So today is exactly 2 weeks after our last update. This was the site of the original graft that failed. I thought it was going to take, but it didn't. I think the piece of graft wood was just too young for that particular situation. And so these were the next two grafts, and of course they've done great. This one has 4 different branches forming, and the one behind it has just one, but they're both doing very well. As these grafts started to grow, I cut back the shoot that they were on. There still has fragments of 4 leaves on that, and as soon as these leaves get really mature, they're getting there, but they're still a little young, then I will cut this particular piece, the original shoot, back to where it's grafted. The one behind it, as I said, just has one shoot coming out of the scion that I used, but it's a very healthy shoot and it's looking very good. This particular piece of graft wood here, that was actually the star performer out of all of these grafts, and the bud that really started to form new growth and everything was right against this shoot, and it died. It wasn't able to grow. It just like bumped into a brick wall and ended up dying. And I think that some of these other buds here are going to develop. This is still firm, it's green, but we'll see. Time will tell. And this other one, this is a fairly young piece of graft wood, younger than the other ones on the tree at the moment, and it's still green and firm, but I don't see anything happening with it. But now in the back of the tree, at least the other side of it for me, I've got 2 grafts that I put on. And this first one has this wonderful little bud forming. It's got some other ones that look promising on the other side, but this one is the best. And as this graft has started to establish, I cut back some of the growth on this shoot. I wanted more resources to go to here, and not to share with all those leaves on top. And then over here, just a little bit around the corner, so right next door to this graft is another one I put on at the same time, and this is outperforming. They're both doing well, but this one is, it's got leaves and everything. Now I've trimmed back these leaves, the new leaves on the graft, because I find that it's less stress on the graft, and also not only because of the amount of resources that the new leaves need, but also if you get a big wind, those full leaves can provide quite a lot of resistance for the wind, and you can actually lose grafts. I lost a whole lot of grafts during the hurricane, and not even hurricanes, just some thunderstorms coming through. So anyway, that's why these leaves are a little bit short, but in general, this is looking great. We've got 2 grafts that are really growing, very well, and then these 2 grafts are growing pretty darn well, and then we have the twosome on the other side that are doing. They still look like they will grow, but they haven't put out a nice bud like this one has yet. So anyway, that's our tree that was a Mulgoba seedling that is now turning into Orange Sherbet.